Attending SJCS was much more than an education. For me, I think it really was my ethical education. In a lot of ways, it gave me that moral foundation that I didn't get later in public school. The combination of learning with community, with teaching of morals, and the combination of Judaic with secular studies, all wrapped in one package, is what makes SJCS unique.
When I think about the educational philosophy at SJCS, I think about teaching the whole child. So not just thinking about what they're learning, but how they're learning and how they feel about learning it. Thinking about when a student comes into a classroom, what happened to them since the last time they left the classroom? What experiences have they had? What are their after-school experiences? What are their passions and their hobbies and their interests? And really working that into the educational model, meeting students where they are and taking them to where we want them to be.
Seattle Jewish Community School.
I think the importance of not just learning and memorizing, but the essence of loving learning is what allows us to grow as human beings. And as a teacher, I hope not just to teach students the multiplication tables and the 50 states, but also that there is always going to be more for them to learn.
55%. Number 8 is 11/20.
Students are working independently. Students are collaborating with one another, are talking to one another at the right level so that other people can do their work too. Students really own what they're learning and take pride in how they're learning and how they're applying that into the world.
Well, I want you to know I actually read a little bit of the Torah, Sidra, Teruma, and I want to tell you.
The most important thing I want my students to learn is how to question and think critically about everything they see and read and hear. Teachers and students engage in difficult questions and discussions and are not afraid to test out new ideas and allow students to voice their opinion, even if those opinions sometimes might be uncomfortable.
When I come across SJCS alumni in the world, I am always impressed with how they treat other people. They take these Jewish values that we've learned. They take this value of chesed, of kindness. They take this value of derech eretz, of citizenship in the world. They don't just learn them for the sake of learning it. They learn them for the sake of how they act in the world.
Today, I'm a third-year medical student at the University of Washington. I'm not yet sure what kind of doctor I want to be, but I do know that I want to work with underserved populations. I see that there are huge injustices in our healthcare system right here in our backyard in Seattle, as well as throughout the US. And it's really not something I feel like I can just sit back and ignore. So that's a population that I know I really would like to serve.
The Jewish value of tikkun olam, or healing the world, is essential to what students at SJCS are learning in all their subjects, both in Judaics and in general studies. And I hope to see students who take that to heart and as they grow, become leaders within their community.
When I think about the future of these students, I'm really thinking about educating the future of Judaism in America and raising the students that are going to be the leaders of this country and our movements in Judaism and our world.
I really think that SJCS is the foundation of who I am today. I think that without SJCS and without the teachers and educators here, I would not be who I am today. I think that I wouldn't have the moral code that I have. I don't think I would have the love for learning that I have. And I don't think that I would have the same confidence in my abilities that were instilled in me here.